trust your crypto assets to centralized exchanges that actively sell your private information and front run your trades? Would you like to buy and sell your assets without any middlemen, intermediaries, or robots? Do you like paying slippage, fees, and having the price go up as bots steal from you on low liquidity decentralized exchanges? The solution is nodemarket.io. Set your guaranteed buy or sell price. No middlemen, no slippage, no bots ever. Buy or sell 1, 10, or even 10 million tokens, and you never have to worry. OTC trades are between you and the seller or buyer, guaranteed by audited smart contracts and no human middlemen. Nodemarket.io.
Brandon.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, how you doing?
I got a cat swimming. I got to swim.
Oh, I heard those don't like to swim, but that's okay.
No, swimming around the chair.
Oh, swimming around the chair.
Yeah, I feel like a tail here, a little bite here and there. Just cuteness. All right, what do we got? Let's see.
What do we got? Nothing much on my end as far as new issues or anything. We're just working on some stuff behind the scenes still, as you know.
Snap.
The problem that I'm running, okay, so we're still trying to get a few things buttoned up. There's just, man, I just am not smart enough sometimes to figure out some of the things that are said to me. So I'm working through that. I'm getting translated.
Oh, wait, is there a potential rant there?
Nope, I'm done. That's maxed out. That is maxed out.
All right, I got it in me.
Yeah. I know you do. We're still working
I slept all night, haven't dropped a single F-bomb in at least 6 hours.
What is happening?
I was asleep.
Oh, that's cool. So 6 hours, fresh restart for the day. When's the first F-bomb come out? Let's see. So what we're doing is, and I told you guys this a couple times ago, I think we only have 2 full masters worth left of token or of licenses that have tilled.
Ooh.
I think I was like told that we weren't going to till anymore, but the person who sets up the tilling is like, no, wait, we got to get with Nick and Toofy and see if we want to till the rest. Anyway, so they might start another batch of tilling. I don't know. So I'm just out of it at this point. Anyway, so we might till some more, but they'll start like at a later date. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. I'm out of the loop.
So there are, you can look it up. There's a lot of stuff going on. Microsoft is having some woes right now. No, it's not the digital superintelligence takeover. That'll be a lot quieter. There'll just be everything will be turned off in that situation. But yeah, Microsoft is having some issues, and that's affecting a lot of airports and some power facilities, just a variety of companies that are reliant on Microsoft, 365 or whatever it is. So there's that. What else going on? Let me see.
Microsoft, I didn't heard this yet, man. I must have missed all that. I was reading some other stuff. That's crazy. What happened exactly over at Microsoft then? Why is everything down?
I don't know if they've even nailed it exactly what's going on. What is the purpose of splitting the nodes? Buddy. I'm going to make it easy. Let's say you have one node. Think of that as a coffee shop. That node gets really busy with compute transactions, like a lot of calls on it. A lot of compute wants to run across it for whatever reasons, variety of reasons. Think of that coffee shop. Tons of people are coming to the shop. So many that you can no longer service all of them because there's too many people. So you're going to open up another coffee shop, or you're going to double the size of your coffee shop to handle the increased clientele. Same thing with the node. The node gets bombarded with traffic. If you have a good reputation, good uptime, your compute is of quality, then your reputation gets higher and higher. When it gets to a 2, it means that node is trying to service twice as many clients, twice as many asks or compute tasks. So it makes sense that node would split into 2 nodes. Now that may require additional compute resources, but a lot of people will be doing this in the cloud anyway. So it'll just be a matter of spinning up another virtual server or whatever. But point is, this will happen over and over every time those nodes, because then once that first one has split, now you have two nodes that are right back down to that rating of 1.0. And as they slowly accumulate score and tasks, they're going to get up to 2 again. And when they get to 2 again, then those 2 will split. And then you add 4. Well, the other beauty of that is if you had one coffee shop making $1 million a year, but you were forced to make that coffee shop twice as big or to make a second coffee shop, now you have 2 coffee shops making $1 million a year. Then you have 4 making $1 million a year. More money. More is more. That less is more crap. That was last year. Today, this year,
More
is
is
more.
more.
More is more.
I like that.
Yeah. That's the easiest way I could kind of say it. And there's obviously, as a way to expand the network logarithmically, that's also consistent with quality. That's a really good way to expand the network, because if some guy plugs their crap in and it's never on and all this kind of stuff, that's not going to be one of those nodes that's likely to expand anytime soon into 2 nodes, into 4, into 8, 16, 32, 64. I mean, you get it. And so it kind of promotes the best actors in an ecosystem where AI machines will be asking for the highest quality compute resources. So yeah. Brandon, did we nail it?
I think you cut that right through the butter. I think we're good to go. Hopefully that's an expression.
That.
Cut that through the butter.
I'm going to try to say truck instead of the other one all day today. As long as no one, don't tee it up for me on one of those really obvious ones. Don't tell me like Jerome Powell saying that they're not going to raise rates until 2029 or something. Like, as long as we don't do that, I think I can do it. I think I have it in me, Brandon.
What is the purpose of splitting this is very specific, a 32 node bundle?
Wait. The purpose of you splitting or the network splitting them? The purpose of you splitting them, there probably isn't a purpose, unless you wanted to take your node licenses and point them in different compute resources. So let's say there was pool A that pays X amount, pool B that pays a percentage, like HyperPG, which pays a fixed return, and Hyperpools, which are likely to pay just a percentage return of what's earned. You might say, oh, I'm going to hedge, and I'm going to go 16 over here and 16 over here. So that would be one reason you might do that. Also, you might be A/B testing hardware. You might have 2 rigs that you put together, and you might want to put 16 on one. You might have 4 rigs. You might want to go 8, 8, 8, 8. So there's all sorts of, compute upgrading, like of hardwaring, things like that you might want to do, or simply A/B test with different pools that you're going to delegate your licenses and tokens to. DJ.
I think that pretty much nails it.
Bam.
Nails it.
So once we've married our tokens licenses, do they continue tilling at this time? As far as I understand, yes.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, they don't stop. When are they going to shut off the tilling? Have they said anything over there?
Dan was talking about that today. They're refining the dates. All that stuff all the software's done. They have cool. Like 2 or 3 big partners that they're working with. One of them is like a big one. It's anyway. And so they're just waiting for everything to be completely inked before they tell anybody about that stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Well, one of them is a big one. One of them's many tens of millions of users. And they've already got the okay from all the senior staff. It just hasn't been put in legal. Like it has to go through legal and get
legal. That could be a couple of months then.
Legal. No, they're thinking like a week or 2.
Oh,
this
really?
they've been working on this since like early this year, like January, February.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And the guy pushing it's one of the advisors already with Hypercycle. So it's not like anyway, that's a big one. Brandon, can you explain again? Whenever I see again, Donna, I get close to dropping a truck bomb. why tilling doesn't show up in some of our boxes.
Can't really explain. I don't know. Let me go see.
What we
does
have
that mean,
here
for
is a
example?
failure to communicate.
Tilling. Let's see. So, are we talking about the uptime report? Most of the nodes don't have like an uptime report status. Those ping like every 30 to 60 days, but uptime stats should be in the box, and then it shows active. If it doesn't show like the uptime stats, it just means like their API's down for whatever reason. And then I get like 80 emails for some reason, like even though it happens a lot. But like, even where are you talking about specifically? Let me see.
Crypto Oompa, by the way, said CrowdStrike. So a software security firm for Microsoft uploaded code that had a bug in it. Ooh, I bet they're getting a strict and stiff tongue lashing right now. Oh, guess what I saw last night? I saw Twisters, the sequel to Twister,
the remake
in 4DX.
Oh, cool. So you got the water on you.
Man, there's popcorn and drinks and crap all over everything.
I'm actually surprised they do that. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. I was like, how's this legal? But I love it. All right.
Just says awaiting. Hold on. I don't know what. Send me your license ID. I'd like to. I have not seen that yet. Awaiting. What? Are you talking like I have the page pulled up where it shows the tilling, uptime, and everything, right? Where does it say awaiting right here where it says active? Tilling status says awaiting? No, it would say inactive. Or does it say awaiting right here? Anyway, sorry. We got to figure this out from Donna. What's she talking about?
Okay, yes. If you married tokens this weekend, everything's still tilling until they say you have to be married. And again, no one has to do anything this second. We've just made it very easy to do. No one has to do anything right now, this second. Right now, this second. Nothing. Nada. Kind of like all the work they're not doing over at Singularity DAO. Apparently, they don't have to do anything right now, this second, at all. All right. Okay, I think we got that. Let me make sure we don't miss any more questions before we go behind the wall. Bitcoin's been surprising to me.
What way? Oh, should we go behind the wall and talk about it? Like in what way? I'm curious.
I am surprised it's not just kind of languishing right around 60K.
Oh, I'm not at all.
Oh, well, okay.
There's too much going on.
He's not surprised.
We could have a back and forth on this, but yeah.
Will there be other pools of viable when compute starts or just HyperPG? Yes, there will be other pools. Matter of fact, I think the digital private clients and the digital investor community will have one that they could potentially delegate to, although I don't know if they're going to have the bandwidth for that. It's tricky.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
This could lead to rant time, but I'm not gonna.
Okay, it's not going to rant.
This is what spent a lot of hours yesterday. Anyway, go ahead.
Wait, I kind of want you to rant.
No, we're not going to rant.
Can you just give me a hint?
Yeah, when I ask a simple question that's like, will this, like probably 4-word question, I want a simple answer.
Yeah.
I don't want 6 pages talking about the sun and the moon and the stars, okay?
That's usually because they don't have a good answer.
Like you're communicating with a stupid human here, apparently. I want a simple answer. I want a yes, a no, or to find that number, you go look here. I don't want like, we don't understand the question. I'm like, and then when I show them the function from their contract, no response for 3 days. That's what I don't want. Anyway, go ahead. This
is the tricky part of working with people that are all code and no road, right? Like when you let's say you're programming a race car video game, but you've never driven a race car. You could see how there could be some disconnects.
Yes.
It's kind of like that. And so we're having to explain through paragraphs race car driving while they code the cars. So it's a little tricky. So that's what we're dealing with. That's okay. We're going to get through. This too shall pass. Howard keeps telling everyone he's doing push-ups. We all know that's not true. Just anybody's curious, Howard does not know how to do push-ups. He actually doesn't know how to. And we tried to teach him. It was impossible. I gave up. Brandon even did a rant. He did a rant about Howard's lack of push-up ability. It was horrible. Was late today. Sorry. Okay, that's all right. It's all right, Deputy. Is Hypercycle earning 0 on SDAO? Is that true? I've heard people for the last 3 days saying that.
Let's look. Shall we look?
We could give it a look. See.
Singularity DAO unbonded vaults. I doubt. See, this is one of those things. I doubt it's earning 0. Oh, it says 0, but
What?
I doubt. I don't know. You would have to like go through and math it out and see if you get rewards each day. But I've heard people aren't getting rewards either. If it's earning 0, what that means is Hypercycle initially put a bunch of tokens in their contract, and the contract is out of tokens.
Yeah. And to be fair, they're probably this is gonna go away when they roll out compute. Remember that. Well, keep in mind, Singularity DAO is not doing anything. There's no staking, there's no doing, they're not promoting transactions. Singularity DAO is not doing anything to actually make the network any better. So they don't do anything. They're a marketing company. And essentially what they do is when a project launches through their pissy launch pad that Americans can't participate in unless you use like a VPN, then they have a bucket of tokens that they use as leverage. Let's say a carrot. They dangle the carrot so that you won't spend tokens. You would lock the tokens up. That makes the ecosystem less volatile because more tokens locked up. Well, actually, it doesn't, but it makes it more predictable what they have to deal with in terms of tokens being sold on the market and destroying the price, because everyone knows that crypto is all about number go up and the actual utility doesn't mean anything. Well, sorry, everybody in the Singularity Net ecosystem. So when you have a bunch of spammy, piss poor assets and you give unbonded rewards, it's a way of keeping people from selling when there's no actual utility. So like no net, there's no company. So you got to pay people something to not just dump the token, because at a certain point you go, why would I hold this? Why would I hold no net? Why would I hold Rejuve? At least Rejuve has an app where you can do some health stuff. That's kind of cool. But the token's not used. Cogito, no company, nothing. Like nothing. They don't even have a dry erase board. They just have some dudes that got some money. I don't know what they do. What do you think they do over at Cogito, Brandon, in the morning?
They haven't done anything in like months.
RWA, Brandon, RWA. Real world assets. Apparently they just keep saying that, and that means anyway. So when you have these companies that don't do anything and they put a token out for fundraising, I mean, you don't get to say that, James. Not when Neil's here. That's like jumping the what is it when you go to like straight to the captain when the sergeant yells at you? No. Follow the leadership chain, buddy. These are all marketing tokens, and when that bucket of marketing tokens runs out, they quit paying it. So it's not anything Singularity DAO is doing actually. In this particular case, chain of command, yes. In this particular case, this isn't a Singularity DAO thing. This is they don't have more free tokens to give away to keep people from selling tokens. Well, in the case of like Hypercycle and Twin, you have utility, so it's not as big of a problem. But in the case of these other crappy tokens, you got to keep giving away tokens. Did you see on Singularity DAO, it went down to like 2% and then it bumped up to like 30% all of a sudden? It's like they decided at SDAO to put more tokens in there to give away for free. They're like, people are selling the tokens of the worthless. Anyway, man, He didn't say it 10 times, Joseph. That is a lie. He might have said it once. Let's see. Why do we have the assets in the portfolio? Well, they're in the portfolio for a variety of reasons, Barry. One, there was a time when NewNet looked like it was going to be valuable. That time, I believe, has passed. Rejuve was something that we all said from the beginning, the token doesn't need to exist. We thought there would be a pump if they tried to push it into the ASI spammy bullcrappy thing. And then, so there you go. There's a lot of assets in there that over time will no longer be interesting because we don't have a freaking crystal ball. You thought I was going to drop the big F, didn't you?
No. Let's go behind the wall. But hold on a second. Are you gonna live stream this, Howard? Is this what's happening? The only way to actually prove it is to live stream it, right? Otherwise,
Howard,
it's just you saying
Howard.
words on a screen.
That's
Otherwise,
words on a screen, buddy.
that's it. Without a live stream, it's not real.
I was just going to tell him to go fishing. You know what? Catch us a fish. Take us a picture of a fish.
Hey, he's gonna live stream it. Dope.
I want to see you pull a fish out of the water, a real one. Not Barry Bad Bass or Billy Bad Bass, that little electric fish you can buy. It can't be
this
Billy
would be
Bad
cool.
Bass.
I agree. Anyway,
All right.
do that soon. Okay, let's go behind the
90% of
wall.
tokens will disappear, go to zero. I think that's probably accurate. I don't know if it's
Well,
97%.
if we count all the tokens, it's 99%. 400,000 new tokens got released 2 months ago on Pump Fun.
We are now going behind the wall. The Fuhrer has told us, make it so, and du bist wonderful. What do you say to this, Brandon?
Yeah. Nine.
I don't think yeah is.
Yeah, that is German. Yeah.
Ja is German?
Yeah.
Ja ist German?
Da. Wait, what is it?
That's Russian,
No, that's
man.
Russian crap.
Ah,
What is yes in German then?
kurwa mać. You know that.
Oh crap. That.
Okay. So it is said, so it shall be done.
Sweet. Rock and roll.
It's time to go behind the proverbial wall now. Let me find the right button.
We're going behind the proverbial wall now to continue the broadcast privately for the digital investors and digital private clients. If you'd like to join us, simply go to nickblacknext.com and subscribe to one of our plans and immediately take advantage of our library of tools, tactics, and information. It's all designed to help you learn, grow, and manage your portfolio like a pro. Join us now.
Das ist gut. No Scheiße.
You
You like how so that little
Wait, they say I'm right on yeah.
Das ist gut. But no Scheiße. I guess you wouldn't say no Scheiße. Nine Scheiße.